Hey baddie friends, watch me slay this sexy cut crease cat eye on my client Kiara. My client Kiara has dry skin, so I'm going in with Moisture Magnet Moisturizer from Mario Badescu. Then I am going to be using a hydrating toner just to prep her skin and make sure she pulls all the moisture she needs from the environment. So here I'm mixing two foundations. I'm using NW55 and NW50 Studio Fix Fluid from MAC. And even though this is a matte foundation, I feel like I've hydrated her so much that the matte foundation and the hydration will work good together on her skin type. And y'all know I love my cream bronzer. This one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills and it is in the shade Cool Brown. And I'm just taking that around her hairline in the hollows of her cheeks. Well, actually above her cheeks, kind of going down towards the hollow and along her jawline. And y'all already know I'm snatching up that nose. Don't play with me. Concealer time. I love this part. This is NW45 Studio Finish Concealer from MAC. I'm just using this to highlight the flat points of her face. And then I'll be going in with NW30 underneath her eyes and down the center of her nose just to pop out that center and give her a sexy bright under eye that I love. I make sure to grab my foundation brush and smooth out all those lines of demarcation. If you're a cosmetologist, you know what a line of demarcation is, but basically get all those lines out and you can kind of see everything kind of disappearing and becoming seamless as I pat my brush along those lines. I'm also going to blend in her nose contour as well. Now remember, we want to set with no regrets. So before I lock her under eye down with powder, I make sure to just go underneath with my concealer brush and just smooth out all creases. And then I press my triangle sponge right in between the corner of her eye and up against her nose, and I just keep patting, 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 and then I spread it on down to the rest of her face. As you can see, I put too much powder on her forehead, but it's okay because I'm human and we make mistakes. I then go in with Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC just to even out everything, set the foundation, add more coverage, and of course, cut underneath that contour slash bronzer line. And here I am, just popping out her nose contour, setting the lower jawline or whatever. I like setting the jawline because I feel like it keeps us from getting makeup, like rubbing makeup from our chin. So yeah. And then blush and everything else. After brushing my beautiful client's eyebrows up, I go in with an angled brush and apply Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in ebony. I did forget to clean her eyebrows up with a fresh cleaned razor because I was just so ready to beat. But I still shaped her brows because I am the brow whisperer, okay? time, using most of your product towards the end of the brow, and as you run out of product, bring it on to the front so that the front of the brow can be soft and easily blend in with the rest of the face. So now I am using a liquid concealer, NW40 Pro Long Wear Concealer to be exact, for MAC, and I'm just going underneath her brows and popping them out, shaping them out. This will also help if your client does not want to get her brows cleaned or forgot to get her brows cleaned and all that stuff like that. And I just pull it down towards the eyelid. And me personally, I like to use the body heat from my finger and just press it into the skin. You can also use a blending brush, but I do like using body heat because it just melts it so good into the skin. So from the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, I am going to be taking that medium brown shade and just, tracing her crease. I want this to be a very centralized look, so I'm not blowing it out. I'm not pulling it up towards the brow bone. I'm just giving the black something to blend into. Then I grab a pencil brush and I make sure to get right up in that crease with black, and I pick up just a little bit of black eyeshadow at a time. Here I am using my 24-hour eye base primer from MAC, and I am just tracing out her eyelid, and I want everything to be super neat. Her eyelid is going to be very neutral. I want to keep it as close to her complexion as possible, but I also want this to be a very sexy cat eye. And then I want to go in with my Jet Cream Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner and just define that crease even more. I want definition, I want depth. So I just take my eyeliner with an eyeliner brush and go in, and then I smoke it out with my pencil brush that I used earlier. So I decided to use Studio Fix Powder Foundation as her eyeshadow, and I used NW40 and NW50. These are both two shades that I've already used on her, and I felt like it would blend perfectly and just give me that neutral shade that I want. And then I line her under eye, and then I smoke it out with the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. This mascara, it is the blackest of the blackest of the blackest, like me. All right, and then I wanted a lash with a wing, but was medium sized, nothing too big to cover up the beautiful art that I just created. And I get my lashes wholesale from AliExpress, and I use Duo Lash Glue to apply. taking my time and cleaning up underneath her eye and just making sure everything is clean and perfected, and she loved this look. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching, and peace.